It's a song I wrote with Buddy Monlock. I don't know if some of you are familiar with him. He's a wonderful singer-songwriter. He wrote a song called "The Kid" that Peter, Paul, and Mary did. It's an amazing song. It's one of those songs I wish I'd written. And we've only written together once. Not that it went poorly. We ended up with this song. We just never have gotten together and written again. And I love that about collaboration because you just never know what roads you're going to go down with somebody. And in our case, we got together. We met for coffee that morning. So we had coffee and breakfast, kind of got to know each other, and went back, to the writer room and tried to come up with something. And we were like, no, not really coming up with anything. And then we went to lunch. And we were like, oh, yeah, wow, nothing's really hitting us. And so then, it was like close to 5 o'clock, and we were about to end for the day, and this song came in, about a half hour, and it was just really fun to write. And we were talking about all the things we were going to do in our parallel lives. I held on to a dream for a really long time, I think, as a little kid, of Olympic glory. Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure what I was going to do exactly in the Olympics. But I was going to be in them. Because we didn't have a TV growing up. My mom thought it turned your brain to jello. Which I actually am really glad now. Although at the time I was distraught over missing all those Charlie's Angels episodes. Yeah. But so we didn't have a TV, but Dad would rent one for the Olympics. And I don't know if you can even rent a TV anymore, but you could. In White Bear Lake, Minnesota, you could rent a TV from the local hardware store. And so he rented one for the Olympics and the Rose Bowl, because he went to USC. And let's see, and Lady Diana's wedding. I remember that. That was very exciting. Well, because and I remember, was it either we got up really early or we stayed up really late? I think we got up really early, yeah, to watch it on the little black and white TV. It's like, she's so pretty. So anyway, Olympic glory. My brother and I tried the couples pair figure skating thing for a while. We were little, but see, usually the guy picks the girl up, and I was 5 years older, so I was picking him up. And it was awkward, to say the least, and a little odd. And the ice was bumpy on the lake, and we just really never got our routine down. So that never happened. But then I was thinking, that recently that I still have a chance with the skeleton. I think is that still an event? Yeah. I mean, right? You just put a helmet on, right, and go down the hill really fast, right? Yeah. Do they train in Colorado Springs? Good to know. I'm just throwing that out there. Because I don't know that like a bobsled, you at least need a team, and then you have to run and push the sled. With the skeleton, I think you just hope for the best. You steer with your feet, I guess, a little bit. But it's kind of a made track. I'm not quite sure where you'd go. I guess you could fly off the end, and that would be sad, but. In my parallel life, I would be a painter. Color and light would be all I'd see. In my parallel life, I'd live in the mountains and spend all my summers down by the sea. In my parallel life, I would take up dancing. I'd be so graceful out on the floor. In my parallel life, I'd do all these things and more. For sure, 'cause in my parallel life, I can reach for the stars. I can be what I want. I can be where you want. In my parallel life, I could pick the phone up, and I'd make you laugh with my repartee. In my parallel life, I would have the courage, but I just don't know what to say. 'Cause in my parallel life, I can reach for the stars. I can be what I want. I can be where you want. So there I was walking down your street. Well, I rang your bell, but I ran away. In my parallel life, I could solve this mystery. Like Agatha Christie, I'd have a clue. In my parallel life, I would act exactly like someone who knows what to do. 'Cause in my parallel life, I can reach for the stars. I can be what I want. I can be where you want. In my parallel life, I can reach for the stars. I can be what I want. I can be where you are. I just wanna be where you are.